Hey, this is Rocco, and if you know me, you know I love pizza and pasta. So to combat all those pesky carbs, at the beginning of each week I like to meal prep at least 2 healthy meals. So me and my wife have something that's easy, we can just grab out of the fridge and take to work. This week, we're going to make a Southwestern turkey meatloaf. This meatloaf is packed with protein, and it's got a lot of flavor, so we don't get sick of eating the same thing throughout the week. Alright, let's get started.
Alright, for this recipe we're going to need 3 pounds of ground turkey, half of a large yellow onion diced, 5 cloves of garlic chopped, 3 eggs beaten, 1 15-ounce canned kidney beans strained, 1 10-ounce bag of matchstick carrots, 1.5 tablespoons onion powder, 1.5 tablespoons garlic powder, 1 tablespoon cumin, 2 tablespoons chili powder, 1 tablespoon salt, and half a tablespoon black pepper. Once we get all that put together and put into some pans, we're going to bake that off in an oven at 450 degrees for about 40-45 minutes or until the internal temperature is 155 is achieved. And that'll carry over to about 165 when it's finished.
Alright, so I like this one a lot for meal prep because it's super easy, super fast, and it's just a grab and go meal. So here we go. Take your 3 pounds of turkey. The first thing you're going to want to do is get your onions and garlic sauteed so they have time to cool down before you add them to the mixture so it doesn't cook the egg. So I already got those cooked off. They've been sitting for a little bit. Got a little cool. I'm just going to add everything else. We got our 3 eggs. Bag of matchstick carrots. You can shred these yourself. Well, this is just super easy. That's the whole point of this meal. Easy, fast, on the go. We got our can of kidney beans. And guys, that 3 pounds of turkey alone has about 240 grams of protein in it. A can of beans is another 7 grams of protein right there. This one's packed. I went ahead and got all the spices just mixed up and ready to go. Just gonna toss all that in. Give it a good mix. Get everything nice and incorporated. Let's see. You can do lots of stuff with this recipe too. If you want to get some carbs in your diet, cook off some brown rice. Throw that in there. Put barley in it. All kinds of stuff. If you want some corn for a nice Southwestern flair, go ahead and put some corn in there. I don't, because this is one of our healthy meals and corn does not have too much nutrition to it. It's almost done. So now once you get this mixed up, I like to make a little patty and cook that off in the pan. In just a saute pan, you can test your seasoning, see if you need any more salt, any more pepper, anything else. Just make sure all your flavors are right before you put it into a loaf pan and bake it, and then it'll be too late. So we're gonna make a little test patty real quick. Alright, so I have my little test patty, and I'm pretty happy with that. But if you think it needs any more chili powder, cumin, whatever, then now's the time to add it, because you're not going to be able to later. So, but I'm happy, so I got that panned up into 2 loaf pans. You want to leave a good bit of space at the top because these are going to have a good bit of liquid coming out of them. And that'll simmer over into your oven. And just make a big mess that nobody wants to clean up. I'm going to cover these guys with tin foil. And then, even though I left some space in there, I'm still going to set them on some sheet trays too, just in case they do simmer over a little bit while they're cooking in there. So they're ready to go now. Pop them in a 450-degree oven, about 40-45 minutes. Alright, meatloaf is out of the oven. It took closer to an hour than 45 minutes. But it's ready. You let it sit. I let it sit in the pan for another 10 minutes after it comes out of the oven before I take it out of the pan, so it doesn't fall apart. Let it stiffen up a little bit. So that's what we're looking at. You just slice up that bad boy, and you got food for a couple days. Took you about a half an hour to make. Takes a good bit of time in the oven, but it doesn't take a lot of your time up. And I'll go ahead, just slice it up, throw them into little containers, packaged up and ready to be taken to work. If I get sick of eating the same thing, want to change it up a little bit throughout the week, sometimes I'll put a little barbecue sauce, maybe a little cheddar cheese, sunflower seeds. I don't know. It's your world. Go crazy. Enjoy.